Hello everyone, I am Dr. Rupali Udane and I welcome all of you in Simple Healthy Ways. In last video we discussed about normal digestive process, formation of peptic ulcer, migraine, and in today's video we are going to discuss about urticarial rash. It is a kind of skin rash notably with an outbreak of swelling, pale or dark red raised itching plaque appeared on skin suddenly. Almost 20% of the world's population suffered once or many times due to this urticarial rash during their lifestyle. About 30% of the cases of urticarial attack recurs monthly or yearly. Quarter of the cases due to gastric cause, mainly due to GERD, that is gastroesophageal reflux disease, dyspepsia and irritable bowel syndrome. Skin rash either can be a result of body's reaction to certain specific allergen or it may be due to unknown cause. It is an acute or chronic itching rash and quite irritating also. So it can be classified into four types: acute spontaneous urticaria, chronic spontaneous urticaria, chronic inducible urticaria and episodic chronic urticaria. So what is the etiology behind this urticarial rash? So the first factor is physical factor, that is external causes responsible for the urticarial rash: heat and exercise, cold exposure to weather or cold air, then water exposure, hot water, hot shower also responsible sometimes for the urticaria, then vibration and pressure from tight bandage, tight clothing. In some cases, sun exposure and walking in the sun is also responsible for the urticaria formation. So the next factor is internal factor, that is systemic diseases or systemic illness which are associated with thyroid or rheumatic diseases or sometimes systemic lupus erythematosus, that is SLE, lymphoma, carcinoma. These are also responsible for the chronic urticaria. The next factor is medication. Every drug can cause urticaria, but mainly responsible drugs are penicillin, aspirin, NSAID, AC inhibitor, thiazide diuretic, codeine, morphine and also vitamins responsible for urticaria. Next important factor is food. Some food products like milk, nuts, eggs, meat, mushroom, seafood, chocolate and citrus fruits like pineapple, strawberry also responsible for urticaria. Then some pseudo-allergen factor, preservative, like use of preservative and additive in food, then some artificial food dyes and artificial sweeteners, wine, herb and alcohol also responsible for the formation of urticaria. The next factor is environmental allergens like pollen, mite, spore, dandruff, hair. These are the responsible factors which come in the contact of respiratory system and there is immediate formation of urticaria seen. Even in case of medication related urticaria, drugs taken after ingestion can precipitate in formation of urticaria from 2 hours to 15 days, while in case of intravenous drugs, immediate urticarial rash can be seen. So the drug which is responsible for the urticaria formation even can precipitate into the emergency. So the next factor is infection. In case of infection like hepatitis, Mycobacterium tuberculosis and H. pylori and parasitic infection, they also can manifest urticaria. So the next factor is contact, specifically contact with latex, chemicals and cosmetics also bring urticarial formation. Sometimes insect bite in children also be the cause of urticarial formation. Next factor is psychogenic factors. Sometimes stress, fear, depression also can be the cause of urticarial formation. Next factor is genetic. Hereditary tendency and allergic tendency running in the families can transmit urticarial formation from generation to generation. The next factor is idiopathic. Sometimes some unknown reason, unknown cause responsible for urticarial formation. Even sometimes autoimmunity consider the responsible cause for the urticarial formation. Autoimmunity due to chronic illness and chronic medication is also one of the cause of urticarial formation. How urticarial formation clinically presents? Clinically it presents with redness, itching and swelling with angioedema and sometimes burning sensation. It can be often differentially diagnosed with drug eruption or viral eruption. In case of acute urticaria, it spontaneously appear and disappear after 2 to 6 hours without medication or sometimes with the help of medication. In case of chronic urticaria, treatment is necessary along with investigation like complete blood count with differential cell count for eosinophil and basophil. Also ESR and CRP test important to rule out the systemic illness in the formation of urticaria. Lastly, what is the treatment for urticarial formation? First of all, detect the cause responsible for the urticarial formation and remove it. Then avoid all triggering factor responsible for urticarial formation. Second, try to get relief from redness, itching and swelling. In pathogenesis of urticarial formation, the main mechanism responsible is release of various mediator from mast cell, and there is a type 1 IgE dependent hypersensitivity reaction seen and binding of antigen with antibodies and release of various mediator, mainly histamine, plays important role in urticarial formation. So in treatment of urticarial formation, H1 antihistaminic drug, that is new generation of antihistaminic or second generation of antihistaminic, plays important role in the treatment of urticarial formation. So the drugs mainly cetirizine and levocetirizine is effective in many cases of urticarial formation. Sometimes H2 antagonist is effective along with H1 antihistaminic drug when the cause is of gastric cause, acidity or food allergy is there. Some H2 antagonists like ranitidine, famotidine also useful. In some cases, systemic corticosteroid like systemic glucocorticoid is also beneficial, especially when there is a swelling and recurrent persistent severe symptoms. Then prednisolone is the drug of choice given for 5 to 10 days in tapering doses. Sometimes omalizumab the drug is effective in more than 80% patient. Even in some cases, leukotriene receptor antagonist, that is montelukast, is also effective. So these are all the drug therapy available for the urticarial treatment as per the cause of the patient. So this is all about of urticarial rash. In next video we are going to discuss about GERD, that is gastroesophageal reflux disease. If you found the videos informative, please like, share and subscribe. Till then, thanks, bye.